But I mean, you're talking about a movie that it's coming out the weekend before Easter. So you'll have this weekend, which is Palm Sunday, and then all the way through Holy Week next week. And the following weekend, the kids are off of school. This could be another Angel Studios surprise hit. And it's not like 100 million. I mean, that's hard for Angel Studios to do 100 million, but it could. Yeah. It absolutely could. And this pre-sale figure from 2 days ago, which you assume, presumably that figure would have clocked in the day before they wrote the article here, 7.8 million. I mean, like I said, that's the low end of what they projected for the entire weekend just last week. Renegade Online. Well, I mean, it looks like things are picking up. And just to kind of close out the box office discussion, this is going to be something to watch this weekend that may be a big surprise. King of Kings from Angel Studios, which were the guys that did Sound of Freedom a couple of years ago. They had an opening weekend projection. This is as of the 4th, the last long-range update from Box Office Pro. They had an opening weekend range 5 days ago, so Thursday, Friday last week, 8 to 12 million. Which is opening this weekend. So 2 days from now, Thursday, Friday. Here's the deal with that. That might be a gone pecan because they've already sold 8 million in tickets before anybody has walked up to the gate. That's a lot of pre-sales for a movie like this.
It's also an amazing animation. If you've seen any of it, if you watched the trailer or anything else, you're going to be amazed. I mean, I'm excited about this movie, but
yeah, I've even seen some channels, like one channel was like, can this kind of finally compete with Disney in a way? Like, and obviously I don't think it's going to do anything like Disney movies do, but I think I think it'll do better than people probably think.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to finish ahead of Snow White, but that's not hard.
I mean, you figure that
that's
2
a low
weeks.
Bar.
Well, but it might. I mean, it might actually. I mean, Snow White's not even going to probably get to $100 million domestically.
Dude, it's stuck at 77. I was like, what is going on?
It's only doing like 300,000 a day now during the week, if that. It's cooked. Exactly. But I mean, you're talking about a movie that it's coming out the weekend before Easter. So you'll have this weekend, which is Palm Sunday, and then all the way through Holy Week next week. Good Friday. If you're Catholic and you're going to go see, I mean, most Catholics, I think Protestants too, they don't do anything Good Friday. They're not going to go to a movie theater probably, but that Sunday they will. And the following weekend, the kids are off of school, especially from the Catholic schools, right? With the calendar like that. This could be another Angel Studios surprise hit. And it's not like 100 million. I mean, that's hard for Angel Studios to do 100 million, but it could. Yeah. It absolutely could. And this pre-sale figure from 2 days ago, which you assume, presumably that figure would have clocked in the day before they wrote the article here, 7.8 million. I mean, like I said, that's the low end of what they projected for the entire weekend just last week.
And think about it. I mean, I haven't bought my ticket yet. I'm going to go. I mean, I know a bunch of people that are going to go. The other problem is looking at pre-sales as a barometer. Minecraft wasn't tracking that high in pre-sales.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Well, no. I mean, but pre-sales is a barometer. If you have an algorithm and you look at it something like kind of a normal average audience and you say, okay, if we have pre-sales the day before the movie opens, if you have pre-sales of 8 million, then we can reasonably project, and I'm making this up, we can reasonably project that with walk-up traffic, the movie will open at 30 million, 40 million, whatever they do. So they have a certain percentage figure, and they try to grade that based on the target demo that the movie is aimed at, right? We know that, like, for example, a Marvel Cinematic Universe title. We talk about this all the time on the channel for those of y'all viewers who are new here. Pretty much by the end of 5 or 6 days, half the box office for an MCU title is in the bank. We know where it's going. It's very front-loaded. But the walk-up traffic was the nobody saw coming for Minecraft last week, and this is the kind of movie that absolutely a big family movie like this, especially with the subject matter and Easter coming up, this is the kind of movie that would engender a significantly higher degree of walk-up traffic than the pre-sales would suggest. So, I mean, this is a movie that is going to be like Minecraft. It's going to make or break on nobody's buying tickets in advance because I don't know when the kids are going to get up. We might go to a Saturday matinee show or, bring the family. We'll wait till we're together with mom or grandma and we'll all go see it together. I mean, this is definitely a family kind of movie. And it's probably also a movie that's going to bring in, even though it's animated, a lot of the older crowd.
Yep.
You know, the
Yeah,
more older, the
certainly.
more religious crowd, and they don't buy tickets online before they walk in and they buy tickets.
Yeah.
And adults like Pixar animation. And this is very much like a Pixar animated feature. So
Definitely.
I'm excited for it. Anything that puts more butts in seats at the theater and gets these guys paid, because the cinemas are desperate. And we talked about this Sunday, Vera. I don't know if you have an opinion on this one. I mean, what do you think is the biggest challenge for cinemas? Is it not enough stuff? Is it streaming? Or do you think it's the stuff that they're getting that's driving people away?
I think that it's a plethora of issues. I definitely think that a lot of people would prefer to watch something from the comfort of their home. They know that things are going to be put onto digital very quickly. Like, look at Mickey 17. That was in theaters for 2.5 weeks, and then it went to digital. So people know, oh, if I hold out, I can just watch it from home. And if you have a group of 3 or 4 people that want to go see it, well, that's a lot of money for just a couple of tickets. Never mind if you're getting, you know, the food and the treats, and you're getting maybe the higher quality screening, depending on where you are. So there's a lot of factors, but I definitely think that all of those combined with the fact that there's just not a lot that is coming out that people are so hyped for is definitely a problem. Because like, look at Snow White. That should have, for all intents and purposes, been successful. But after the months and years of Rachel Zegler, you know, making controversial statements and them changing story elements. Someone like me, I grew up watching the Disney princesses. I love them. I used to be a giant Disney fan, but then I just decided, no, there's no way that I'm going to go and monetarily support them.
The last 20 years that I've been in this house, believe me, there's still a lot of Disney princess stuff everywhere. Because my older 2 kids are girls who are going to be 18 and 20 years old this year.
Yeah.
And you know, I asked them both. Actually, my almost 20-year-old, I said, "You have any interest in?" She's like, "No, not really." I was like, "Really? Tell me why." I want to see the romance. I'm paraphrasing, but she's like, I like the original Snow White. I like the Prince Charming. I like the romance stuff. And I was like, well, there you go. Because the girls didn't show up for that movie at all.
No, they did not.
Yeah, and I mean, it really shows. It's painful to look at.
But and again, it comes down to all the conversations that were happening at CinemaCon. They need a bigger window. That's one of the first things she mentioned, is that if you wait for streaming, right, Vera? Yep. If you wait for streaming, because it's easier to eat at home. Go to the bathroom, hit the pause button. You know,
you don't get soda thrown on you.
That's true. but that's the bigger conversation. It's the whole thing that CinemaCon was trying to drive home, is we need a bigger window. And 3 of the 6 studios were agreeing to a 45-day window. That makes the most amount of sense to me.
Make sure you're subscribed to Valiant Renegade and join us every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern for the live show.